it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me or just need a little bit more love in my collection. And today I'm using a product that is new to me, and I've already used stuff that needs more love in my collection. So if you want to see what new products I am going to try today, sneak preview, just keep watching. So if you have seen some of my videos from over the holidays, you know that I recently for Christmas got 2 of the Byredo quints for Christmas. So I got the Metal Boots in the Snow and I have the Fêtes Noires. And I love them so much. They're so beautiful on the eyes, and I keep them out on my shelf in my living room, actually. You know, I keep them closed, obviously, but, you know, I love to look at them. Actually, I have them right here because I've been using them this week in my makeup. Hang on. So we have these 2 lovely little guys. This is Metal Boots in the Snow, and this is Fête Noire. These are artwork to me. These are beautiful and I love to look at them, and the colors inside are absolutely stunning. This one especially, I love this shade right here. I love this silver shade, and I love lining with this blue shade. I think it's just a phenomenal color story. And with the Fêtes Noirs, there's just it's a black color story, but there's a lot more dimension in there than you would think. I love the center shade with the silver and gold mixed together. It's just super beautiful. I would say with the exception of the glitter shades in these palettes, which I don't use, they make me happy to look at, and I've said this before, I won't go on and on, but anyway, I picked up the new sister, brother, sibling, whatever you want to call it, to the Byredo family. I saw it on Bergdorf Goodman, and I'd been wanting to buy something from Bergdorf's for a while. I just couldn't find like the right thing. I also wanted to pick up one of the Victoria Beckham products that they sell, and I managed to get a little bit of a discount. I was able to get the 15% off first time purchase for signing up for emails. Anyway, so it made it a little bit more palatable. So I have my little box of stuff here. I'll like with my Dior unboxing, I will show a little bit of the actual unboxing on the side. But this is the Bergdorf Goodman packaging that you get. And then on the inside, I will show you. The first thing that I want to show you is the Victoria Beckham Lid Lustre. So I picked up the one in Chiffon. I think this is one of the newer shades. I mean, it's not the newest. I know she just came out with the velvet shade. But I think this is one of the newer shades. So this is the Victoria Beckham Lid Lustre in a chiffon. It's got that beautiful sort of tortoiseshell cap, and then just the clear, smoky clear bottom. And it's really just a beautiful component. And then you have this little, it kind of like the old school like L'Oreal pots that kind of had this idea, but this is chiffon. And I wanted to get this one specifically because I've really been digging this color of like a silver but not quite leaning into rose, and I just really, the one in the Byredo leans more silver, but it does have like a hint of rose. And I have the Rose Water quad from e.l.f, which has a really beautiful rosy shade in it, and I just really wanted to try these. So these are normally $36. With the 15% off, I got it for $30. I don't usually use pots like this, but I made an exception because I wanted to try it. I've been saying that I want to try some Victoria Beckham, so if I can get a discount, and I got it at Bergdorf's, I thought this was just perfect because I've not heard wonderful things about this. Okay, I understand that a lot of people do not like this. It's way too expensive to start off. Just price point wise, it's way too expensive. I mean, I asked for 2 for Christmas. I would never have bought them full price on my own. It's too expensive for what they are, but and I've, you know, like I said, I've seen videos where the quality's not great, this, that, and the other. Fine. I have been wanting this because it is so beautiful. the packaging, the color story, I don't really care. I have purple eyeshadows that can work if this doesn't work for me. So forgive me for just making an I wanted it purchase. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I did that in my recent Dior video where I purchased the Golden Bouquet eyeshadow quint. There's just a lot of beautiful eyeshadow, luxury eyeshadow that I've just been oogling for a long time, and finally I've had just itchy fingers, so I went for it. And so with I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm getting there. I need to do this long preamble. I know, I talk too much. It's fine. This was just kind of perfect because Bergdorf Goodman, their whole thing is like purple. And so this is the purple quint from Byredo. So this is the Purple Echo packaging. Again, I'll be putting up some footage of me unboxing this, so you will have seen how it comes. And so it's just the regular Byredo packaging. You get the little canvas bag in here with the bee on it. And then inside, you get this beautiful little nugget. And just, can we just for a minute, like, let's just enjoy this for a minute. You can have your opinions about the eyeshadow quality. You can have your opinions about how much it costs. Let's just enjoy for a minute how beautiful this is. This is really like a piece of art to me. I know it's commercial art, but it's just so pretty. And I hope you're seeing the difference. The top up here is dark purple, and then it fades, ombres, into this lighter purple. It's very subtle. You can kind of see it right here. I hope the camera's picking that up. It's beautiful, and then it opens like the other ones do. It has the Byredo mirror like the other ones do, the plastic on top, and this is the color story. It's a purple color story, so similar to the idea of the Fêtes Noirs. The Purple Echo is an all purple palette. The nice thing about this one is that it does not have any glitters in it, which is great. It has one matte, and it actually looks like it's a pretty true matte, even if there might be a little bit of satin in there. It actually looks in the pan like it's a true matte. You've got a shimmer deep violet. You've got this white with purple reflect, a lavender matte, a pink to purple shimmer, and then a beautiful violet shimmer here. And we'll see how mine is compared to some of the other ones. I've seen Lexi Zhang's review. She did not like it. She did admit though that the packaging was beautiful, and I agree with her there. The Hooded Lid has done a video on this where she applied all of the shadows with her fingers, and she managed to get a really beautiful look out of it, so she seemed to be pleased with it. And then I've seen Hey It's Jacqueline, and she has also had trouble with this particular the white purple shimmer. That seems to be the one that gives people most trouble. They've all struggled with it a little bit, but just I can't. I can't. I just look at it and I'm like, I don't even care. I don't even care. It's beautiful. So that's enough talking. I have already done my base today. I have just been really liking the way my skin looks today, and I'm really liking it without a lot of makeup. So I did a couple of I just did a couple of really sheer layers. So I have my skincare, my sunscreen, which I did earlier this morning. I have the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm as a primer, and then I put a few dots of the e.l.f. Halo Glow in Fair on, and then I put on the Chanel Water Fresh Tint in Light. I also have a tiny dot of concealer from my Pürlisse concealer, the KIKO Milano Blooming Perfecting Powder, the white powder. Also did my brows with the e.l.f., the $3 pencil that comes in blonde. It's a mix of high-end and a mix of drugstore or affordable. I don't know why I can't get to the point today. It's just, I don't, it's gonna be a long one. I'm sorry. I'm only doing my eyes, but it's gonna be a long one because I just can't get to the point today. I have the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer on my eyes because it is the primer that works best for me and my shadows. It's the one that keeps them on the longest. It's the one that I really enjoy using. So I'm using that today for these shadows. And so I'm going to do a look with the Victoria Beckham Chiffon all over the lid. And then I'm going to go in with a few of these colors, either in the crease, and then I'm just going to swatch them out. So this is, again, the Victoria Beckham Lid Luster in Chiffon. Just going to go in with my ring finger. See how that picks up. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Ooh, very pretty. Very sparkly. It's got that mix of warm and cool. Parts look really gold and parts look really silver. It's really pretty, just really beautiful shade. I don't feel like I need to build it up too much because I feel like if you do, it can just, on my lids, it can show like all the texture, which I do have quite a bit of texture. That's just really gorgeous, really pretty. Is it the most innovative shade I've ever used? No. But it is gorgeous, and it is luxe. It's got a very like ethereal there but not there quality to it. Like it's definitely there, but it's got like almost a duochrome action to it. Like some of my favorite shadows, like the one called C in the Viseart Soleil La Plage palette, it's like it's there but it's not, it's there but it's not. It just, I love the way that it's sort of just shifts as you move your eyes, move your face. Definitely got some glitter in it, so definitely got some glitter in it. It's pretty much all glitter, isn't it? I mean, it's so smooth on the finger. But then, you know, when you shear it out, you can definitely see the shimmer particles in it. Not glitter, but shimmer particles. And then when you sort of buff it out, you can see the individual particles. That is Chiffon on my eyes. All right, so let's go into Byredo's Purple Echo and let's swatch these. This is the color store. This is not swatched yet. So what are the colors here? So we have Purple Art, right here, Purple Art. Very nice. A little bit drier, but it feels like a Byredo shadow. Just a nice, pretty lavender, a little bit of pink to it. And then we have Purple Light. This is the one that seems to give people the most trouble. And it's definitely got like a pink to purple shift to it. There it is right there. Very light, very topper. So, yeah, there it is. Right here. The middle shade is Purple Grip. This is the matte with the bee in it. Ooh, that's very nice. Ooh, that's really nice. I might be giving it more credit than it deserves, but that's a really nice matte for purple. It's just a nice flat violet, lavender matte, whatever you want to call it. Purple Road. Ooh, that's a beautiful duochrome. That is a beautiful duochrome. Pink to purple. And I didn't have any real, I mean, it's a little dry, but I didn't really have a problem picking it up. Super pretty. Okay, ran out of fingers, so I had to wipe off with a cleansing cloth, so hands are pretty dry. We're gonna go into the last shade, which is Purple Ink. Yeah, not a ton of pigment, not a ton of pigment in that one either. Very translucent, very sheer. So this one and this one, they're just, you know, and then this one is just, this is literally just a wash. Like, yeah. Like there is pigment in there, you just, it's not gonna be something that you're gonna be able to see from space or maybe 5 feet away. So it is what it is. I knew that going into it. I still adore this packaging. I'm actually really happy about this matte shade and about this beautiful like pinky purple shade. These both look, I mean, $75 for 2 shades. No. But then again, you would pay probably that for like, I don't know, what does a Clé de Peau duo go for? Like $55. Tom Ford eye quads are up to $112 now. So yeah, I mean, they're affordable. This is $3. This is $3. This is $3. Okay. $4. $4 if you could, like, there's beautiful pigment to be had in a drugstore, and sometimes you just need a little bit of pretty packaging in your life. Or maybe you don't, but I do. So hey, I'm gonna go in with Purple Grip, that beautiful matte. Ooh, that actually comes out really nice. And I'm just gonna go into the crease. Very lightly. That looks really beautiful. Then I think I'm going to take a bit of the Purple Road here. I'll just put a little bit on the inner corner. I think that looks really nice with the gold silver tones of Chiffon. I really do like that. That's very pretty. So I've been going in with this e.l.f. shadow brush, and it's just kind of a rough type of brush, and I've just been going into that shade and just picking some up real roughly, just kind of getting in there. And it does pick up, and I mean, it just doesn't really deepen up. Like, it's just a wash. It's like literally just a sheer wash, like one and done. You're not gonna, like, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. So it reminds me a little bit of White Diamond from the Lorac Noir palette, except that this one's a lot drier. Same concept, it's very sheer in the pan, and if you go in with your finger, you're not gonna pick up much, and it's just gonna kind of create this hard pan. But if you go in with either, put it up here, if you go in with like a sponge tip or like a really rough brush and just dig in there, you're gonna get pigment. Now this one is more, who knows if you can see that, but this one is way more sparkly. Way more sparkly, a little bit more, well, this one is actually a bit pinkier and glitterier than this one, which is a lot sheer, but I can see the pink to purple sheen in it. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I can see it. So it's very similar to White Diamond. You can build this one up. You do have the issue of it getting a little bit, you know, cakey if you do that, a little bit like, you know, glittery all over your face, but it is pretty much the same concept as White Diamond, just not as emollient. But if you can pick it up and you don't mind just like a wash of, and again, this one is a lot less glittery than this one. This one is kind of like a wash of glitter. This one's just like a wash of satin, kind of. That's kind of what I'll say. So I'm not going to do a bunch of comparisons with the Purple Echo Quad. Lexi Zhang has done that with the Violette Étendue from Viseart. I do have the Violette. This one is actually empty because I depotted all mine. And so there are just, it's just hanging out here with the rest of my Viseart shadows. So you can see the purples, the mattes up here and the shimmery purples down here. I mean, there's really not a comparison. These purple mattes are super rich and the purple shimmers are super rich, and I love Viseart shadows, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will say that I really do like this matte. I don't think it's going to stand up to a Viseart comparison, and I don't like the way that Viseart mattes swatch, so I don't think that's going to be helpful to you. But I do think that there is enough like difference. Like this one could probably find a pretty close dupe in the Violette palette. But again, check out her video for that if you want to see those swatches. What I do want to do is real quick compare Chiffon to the shimmer, the lightest shimmer in the Rosewater by e.l.f. quad, the bite size quad. As you can see, this one has much more pink in it. This one is much more gold mixed with silver. This one's a lot, I would say maybe this one's more neutral, and the Victoria Beckham is more neutral. This one's more cool. But you kind of get that same like rosy sheer like sheen to it. Again, much more glittery particles. This one is a lot smoother. But I was thinking of a shade like this when I picked up Chiffon, and it's just like this beautiful wash of rosy with a hint of gold with like, I don't know, it's been a real vibe for me this winter, and so that's kind of what I was looking for when I was looking for looking at Chiffon. So I'm very happy. It's a little bit more gold on my arm than I'm expecting, but I think it looks really pretty on the eyes with the purple shadows. I think it has enough of that chameleon quality to really do nicely with it. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Hyper Easy Liner in Pitch Brown. Then I'm going in with the Clarins Wonder Perfect Mascara 4D. Then to just add a little bit more color back into my face, I'm going to use a combination of the Le Beige Water Fresh blush from Chanel. I have light pink and deep apricot. I use a tiny drop of deep apricot, tiny drop, and then I mix it in with a drop of light pink. Okay, so those are the cheeks with the Water Fresh blush mix. I think it just makes a really pretty like coral shade when you mix the apricot and the light pink together. I also just did a layer of the Hourglass Diffused light just to tone down the blush a little bit. And then I put on the e.l.f. Game Up setting spray to spray everything down. Now I'm gonna finish off with lips. And I am going to try out the Dior Lip Maximizer. So I got this in my last Dior haul, or my recent Dior haul. So I've got 4 shades here, and I really want to try Holo Lavender. With this look, I think that's just appropriate. So I'm going to line with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. This is the one that I picked up in Berlin back when I was traveling. Okay, so I've just got that nice line going on, and let me figure out how to do this. So we got the little lip brush. And then we'll just peel back the foil here. Ooh. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely hollow. Very jelly-like. Not the softest applicator I've ever used. That's a very pretty color though. It's actually very pretty. Very sheer. Seems to be a theme today. Just put on a little bit more. A little bit minty. Not stingy. And I don't know, maybe it's got a plumping effect, maybe it doesn't. It looks nice, pretty. So that is today's look, mixing luxury makeup with affordable makeup. I've got a little e.l.f. going on, I've got a little Dior going on, I've got a bit of Byredo going on, and I've got a bit of Victoria Beckham going on. So I think it looks really pretty. I've really got an affinity for these kind of like taupey but not quite taupey leaning shades that just kind of blur your eyes and just really look light and pretty on the eyes. Yeah, never mind the hair, by the way. It's Sunday, so we're just it is so never mind. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the Byredo Purple Echo, whatever you think about it. I mean, obviously it's not worth $75, but I had to have it, and I did get it on sale, which on sale I think it was $63, which is just like $2 less than a Dior quint. So you know, your value for money is not there, but I am happy to have this in my life. I think it is so beautiful. It gave me a lot of joy opening it up, gave me a lot of joy swatching it, and it gives me joy just looking at it right now. So I think that's all that matters. You don't need to run out and buy this, and you probably shouldn't, but I adore it. Loving the look on my eyes, really liking the Victoria Beckham Lid Lustre. These are not a product that I would use often, but if I grow to like this one, maybe I will look at some of the other ones. I just want to make sure that I actually use a product like this, because I do have so many beautiful Viseart and Lorac shadows and beautiful e.l.f. shadows. And again, I got this. These are usually $36. I got it for 30 something with the 15% discount. So if you have not signed up to receive emails from Bergdorf Goodman and you want to get the 15% off, that might be worth it to you. 15% off is not an amazing deal. It's the VIB rate, which is what I have at Sephora. So you may think it's worth it, you may think it's not. I think it helps take the sting away if you just really want something. Let me know what you think of this look down below. Let me know what you think of the Lip Maximizer. Let me know what you think of those swatches from the Purple Echo Quad, and what shades you would opt for instead. Do you have the Violette from Viseart? Do you have the Lorac Noir? I think those are all really nice alternatives. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be appreciated. Thanks for sticking with me today, guys. I'm all over the place, but thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.